Hey there, everybody. How are you tonight? I'm Verna from stampinnotes.com, and I teach stamping and paper crafting. And it is a chilly day here in Western New York, lots of snow. I even went sledding today with my grandchildren. It was a lot of fun. Boy, it's cold and very wintry. I'm going to move my light in just a little bit more here. And hey, Teresa. Yes. Yeah, I am chilly. I'm tired is what I am. I only walked up and down the hill like 3 times. Anyways, it was fun. How are things in Indiana, and what's the weather like, and what are we getting? I hope it's something warmer. A couple of things to talk to you about tonight. Have you considered joining? If you want to join and get a discount, be a discount shopper, this is the best time to join. By joining, I mean buy the starter kit. It's $125 worth of product for $99. You get to choose whatever you want, plus 2 free stamp sets, and this is through February 28th. So that is a wonderful, great deal. And contact me. I'd love to have you in my stamping community. And this is a January host code. With any order of $50 or more, I will send you the beautiful 2021-23 in color gems. They're gorgeous, and if you use this host code at checkout. What else is going on? I have a birthday card class featuring feminine cards this Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a free class. We're using, these are the cards, we're using the Ladybugs bundle, and also the Boughs and Blossoms bundle. And that is this set right here on page 26 in the mini catalog. It comes with this cool punch. And it doesn't show it up close, but it's right here. And I love the images. So here's the cards from that we're doing. If you would like to join, that's free. That's Wednesday at 4 p.m. right here. And there will be an option to buy the kits if you're interested. So, and that would just be for 4 cards. And I will show you how to do this ribbon center on this little blossom here. Hey, Lucy. I know, lots of snow, huh? All over the place. And Teresa, no snow in Indiana? Huh. Wow. We have about a foot of snow. My husband spent most of the day cleaning out and plowing out and all of that good stuff. And I went up and shoveled out my mom's with my granddaughter McKenna. Well, let's get started on our card for tonight. Let's see. Oh, last week's winner for commenting was Lucy. And so, Lucy, I will send you out a little prize in the mail. And if you comment and share, I will put you in a drawing for some kind of goodie that you will get in the mail. It could be a card, it could be gems. It's usually whatever I have on hand. This week I sent out some beautiful Butterfly Designer Series paper. That was really pretty. So, you're welcome, Lucy. All right. So we have a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of cardstock, and I'm using thick Whisper White. And you can get your cardstock and give it a good burnish with your bone folder. Break down those fibers so that it lays nice and flat. And then you have a piece of cardstock that is 5 1/8 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and I've got that right here. This is this is not basic gray. Smoky slate. So you can go ahead and adhere that down to your card base. And I'm going to use seal. Hey, Rosalie. I like your pictures you posted of yesterday and then no snow and then today. Lots of snow. Do you run when it's snowy? I would be nervous about doing that. Okay, Rosalie and anyone else that is joining, we've got our card base and we're just putting our piece that's 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 layer on our card base. And it's a tight fit. You walked, yep. And what else? My bird feeder has been ravaged by blue jays. They're hungry with all the snow. I did get my exercise today shoveling. I'm walking up the hill from sledding, so I am tired out tonight, but it's a good tired. All right, so when you get that layer on there, you've got another piece of either designer series paper or cardstock that is 5 1/4 by 4. We're going to set this aside a minute, but grab that piece, and I'm using the Blessings of Home designer series paper. This is all of the patterns have a wood grain on the back. All right, so this is my 5 1/4 by 4 inch piece. And then you've got a piece of designer series paper that is, and this can be cardstock or designer series paper. You can emboss it, whatever you want to do. Then you've got another piece that's 5 by 4. This one we're going to take, and I thought I'd show you what I meant by cutting it on an angle in case you didn't know. You're going to go down about 1 inch on the right side and just cut it at an angle. You don't have to measure it. So this is my piece here that I'm going to use. Oh, they're taken by the raccoons. Oh dear. We have raccoons that get in our feed. You probably do too, Teresa. All right, so we're gonna take this and we're just gonna layer it on this piece, your bottom piece, whatever it is. And you will see it will fit edge to edge. And I'm just gonna use some liquid glue. And this is another piece of that wood look. This is a little bit different pattern with a the lines in it right there. I'm getting too much glue on here. All right. Okay, so this is going to go right on top of this piece. And you could put it on cardstock if you wanted, or an embossed piece, whatever you would like. Okay, and then this is going to be, once you get that on there, you're going to layer it on your other layers on your card base. If you're new and say hi and tell us where you're from. And comment, and you'll be put in a drawing for some little gift. Okay. This just got to slide up a little. This is why I like using the glue if it's something tight. So, because you can move it around a little bit. Uh-oh, my battery's running low on my computer. Thank you for sharing, Rosalie. So I'm having trouble with the charger on my laptop. And if I don't see if my laptop goes off, I won't see your comments. I'll tell you when it happens. But I can go back and read them on my phone later. I'm going to try monkeying with this a little bit and see. I've got to get another cord, I think. The roads to Greenwood were messy. It was really, oh, awesome, Teresa, thank you. It was really snowing too when I went up late afternoon to my mom's. We are missing Margaret tonight. Okay, so I want to show you, yep, I just lost my laptop. So I won't be able to see your comments, but I'll go back and read them when we're done. I want to show you, we're going to decorate this border. You could use like ribbon. I'm going to use a piece of the New Horizons Designer Series paper. You can see I've already used part of it. And I'm going to use the Boughs punch that goes with the Boughs and Blossoms bundle in the new mini catalog. And I'm just going to punch, I want like 4 sets of these leaves. And I want that dark green color. And you can see that it punches like a leaf. And then it looks like a sprig of baby's breath to me. This other one right here. So we're going to punch some other flowers with that. And I've got to rip some of this off here. We'll get one more out of this. Maybe. I'm going to get my paper stuck in there. So you could use, you don't have to use flowers or leaves. You could use another kind of die cut or punch cut. This goes this way, even a sentiment. So post them. I'd love to see what you come up with for that. And this is the new, that was the New Horizons Designer Series paper. I think I've showed you guys before, but it's gorgeous. It has the scenery looks on it. And then the back is solid colors, mostly. So, and that is in the new mini catalog. All right, so we've got those cut. And I'm going to cut some little sprigs of that baby's breath out of the Simply Marvelous, play on Marvelous, Simply Marvelous paper. And this is a free paper in the Celebration catalog. It is like, has a watercolor look on one side and a marbled effect on the other. So I'm gonna punch those little baby's breath sprigs out of this. I need a bunch of these. What I like about this paper is that, you know, some of them will be darker or lighter than others. Let's see. See, the one side is darker, so you can mix them. Use both. Let's see if we can get one more out of this. Okay. All right, so I've got my leaves and my sprigs that I'm going to use, and now I'm going to do some stamping. I'm going to stamp 2 flower blossoms, and this is the Boughs and Blossoms stamp set. I'm sorry I can't read your comments. I don't like being able to not communicate with you while we're stamping. And I'm going to use my Stamparatus just to make sure I get a good solid color to these blossoms. And there are 2 magnets on the back. You want to be careful with these that you don't let them come into contact with each other, because they will stick together. Yeah, one's sticking to the lamp here. All right, and I'm using this open blossom right here. Kind of looks like a poppy or cosmos. I love cosmos. Any of you grow cosmos in the summer? Just has that wildflower look. And I'm using fresh freesia. I'm going to put a stamp pad under here to hold that up. And we're going to get a nice dark purpley pink color. Okay, and then I'm going to move this over. I need 2 of these. And pick it up. This would be, isn't that pretty? That'd be nice for a background. Yeah, maybe one more. Okay. I'll set this aside. Move that out of there. Okay, I'm going to bring this back in, and I'm going to layer my leaves, my sprigs of leaves along this edge. Actually, I'm going to tear that off. It'd be pretty with vellum leaves too. You could use our colored vellum. The in colors that, I think we have in, one of the in colors is in vellum. One there. Then I want another one that's going to hang down a little farther and overlap that. Like that. And I'm just gonna keep working on this under here. gonna have to punch another one. Go like this. I'm gonna break this off. This little stem here. I'm gonna grab, I'm grabbing a piece of that New Horizon Designer Series paper, the green background. And we're gonna layer this one this way. A lot of this will be covered with flowers. And I think I want one more on the end there. So I'm just punching another one here. Don't forget to share your designs. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Okay. Now I'm going to fussy cut these blossoms out with my paper snips. If some of you are just joining, my laptop went down and so I cannot see your comments. I'm really sorry about that. But I will get on there after this is done and uploaded and read them all. And if you weren't on at the beginning, I have a birthday card class Wednesday featuring another series of feminine cards and using the Ladybug stamp set and this set, the Boughs and Blossoms. You can see I'm just bending this a little bit to give it some dimension. And I'm going to cut that other one. I'll show you those cards again in a minute here. So the grandkids came up and were sledding, some of them, and they had a great time. They made a bump on the path so their sled would go up in the air. I did not take that path. Oh. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put some Seal Plus on the back of these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these little punch, it looks like baby's breath to me. And I'm just going to put it around the back of the flowers so they're sticking out. I'm going to change up like dark and light. You can use both. Like that. And I'm going to, the other thing I want to add is a piece of ribbon behind this. And I'm using fresh freesia to go with our ink. And I'm just going to make 2 little loops. Very simple. I'm taking a glue dot and picking it up off that. I'm going to make my little loop like that. I might not be able to get another loop out of this. Oh, maybe I will. Let's try it. Okay, so that's going to go there. And let's add another glue dot here. And then we'll do that little loop there. Okay, so I'm going to stick this just so it's sticking out a little bit from the flower like that. And then this first flower that's going down, I am going to glue flat onto here, like that. And I think we need a sprig of that baby's breath hanging down here. I'm just gonna put a little on that. Stick that right under there, like that. Okay. All right, so then we're gonna take the other flower, and I'm putting the seal on the back, hopefully. Okay, come on. Sometimes with this Seal Plus, if you push too hard, it doesn't work as well as if you just lightly. See, this one's going to be this way. We want these sprigs going up like that. And we need one hanging down a little bit. Excuse my arm in the camera. Okay, and then I'm going to take a dimensional and pop this one up. I've got to grab one. Okay, and we are going to bend this a little bit and give it a little dimension, and this is going to sit over that one like that. Okay, so there is our border. I'm going to put another baby's breath there. See if I can get another one out of this. All right, so I want it kind of like that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. And then I'm going to use a stamp from, this is from Grassy Grove. It says, sometimes you need to know that someone really cares. And I'm going to ink it right down here. And I'm going to use Memento Black ink. Okay, so I don't know, I like it like that. I thought about putting a tag there. You could put a tag there. It might show up a little better, but I don't mind it blending in with the wood look like that. So for the inside, I would probably just have a 5 1/4 by 4 inch piece of white on there, and I would stamp another flower and put it on the inside there. Now the piece that I cut from this, you could use and do another card this way, and you could put it on the bottom and your wood grain look or your other color on the top there. Oh, the other thing I want to do is I'm going to use the Shimmer Crystal Effects. I'm just gonna fill in the center of these flowers. And I've got a card done, I'll show you it. It makes a nice center. It makes it shiny and have a little dimension to it. You could use some gems if you wanted to. And here's the other card I did. This was in Pale Papaya, and with the Pale Papaya ribbon and the purple Baby's Breath. So I hope you enjoyed these. I hope you post what you make. And also, these are, I was going to show you again for those of you who didn't see at the beginning, these are the cards for the class for Wednesday using the Ladybug Punch. This is using the Boughs and Blossoms. So, birthday card class, if you'd like to participate or join, that is a free birthday card class. And I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I hope we don't get any more snow. Okay, take care.